Gordon Nichols, Whitetail Habitat by Design, out here today doing the summer work for deer season coming up on a Great Plains no-till drill. These things are quite expensive, but rented this one here from the local soil and water district a couple miles up the road, $100. So you can't beat the price on that. So this stuff can be done. You don't have to spend $25,000 on one of these drills. You can just rent the drill. So I'm gonna flip this around here. Got my big floppy head on. I'm going to flip this around here, show you what we did. So, standing rye. We just no-tilled right into the standing rye. I'll come back and terminate this rye now that the seeds are in. And not the whole field, only about half the field. That back half will stay as it is. And it's going to, this was all slated this year for removal from ag. So not gonna do agriculture in these fields no more. And so we're gonna get some sunflowers up here on about 3 acres out of this 9. And that 3 acres will become a rotational food plot, and the rest in the back there will be quail, turkey, deer habitat, just native stuff. Won't have to plant that but once, and then put that in a barn rotation. But whole area going through a makeover. Still got quite a bit of invasives cleanup to do on the edges, but had to take a day off of doing that to get some seed in the ground. All right, so here's the Great Plains no-till drill that I rented. I've never used one before, so don't let that intimidate you, because this was first time for me as well. And be honest with you, a couple YouTube videos and a couple minutes walking around and checking it out and doing what the book and the videos told me, and we were ready to plant. So I picked this thing up last night and put it to work pretty much first thing this morning once we got her hooked up. So yeah, don't let that deter you from trying to rent one of these things. It was not very difficult to learn how to use this. This is the Great Plains 706 NT model, and I'll have to do the maintenance before I take it back, but that's just hitting the grease points and greasing everything down, making sure nothing was tore up as I used it. And yeah, it'll cost me about $100 to rent that. So even if I do that twice a year, that's $200 a year, versus buying one of these things will run you $15,000 to $25,000. So I can rent it an awful lot of years at $200 a year. And it may cost me a little more than that. It's usually $10 an acre, but $100 minimum. So I'm not doing 10 acres today. I'm only doing about 7. So not gonna cost me, it's just gonna cost me the minimum of $100. And it doesn't take a monster tractor. As you see, I've got a 33 horse Kubota there, and it pulled it just fine. Didn't have any trouble. And that's what we used. So don't let never doing this before deter you from getting out. This is deer season right now. May not be able to shoot or kill deer, but this is when you improve your habitat and get things ready.